Imagine this. You wake up in a cozy stone tower, throw on your robes, and stroll down to the Great Hall for breakfast. But instead of cereal, you're feasting on pumpkin pasties and butterbeer. Oh, and your commute? A quick stroll across the Hogwarts grounds, maybe even a ride on a hippogriff if you're feeling fancy. Sounds magical, right? But here's the real question. How much would Hogwarts actually pay you to teach defense against the dark arts? Or, let's be honest, deal with Harry Potter's yearly chaos? Let's break it down. First off, let's talk about what it takes to be a Hogwarts professor. In the real world, being a professor requires years of education, a PhD, and a ton of research. But at Hogwarts, you'd need a mastery of magic, a knack for surviving cursed positions, looking at you, defense against the dark arts, and the patience to handle students like Neville Longbottom, accidentally turning himself into a canary. So, what would your day-to-day look like? Well, you'd be teaching classes like potions, charms, or herbology, grading essays written with enchanted quills, and maybe even chaperoning the occasional field trip to Hogsmeade. But let's not forget the downsides. You'd also be dealing with rogue bludgers, mischievous poltergeists, and the constant threat of Voldemort crashing your lesson plans. Now let's talk salary. In the real world, university professors can earn anywhere from $60,000 to $150,000 depending on their field and experience. But at Hogwarts, you're not just teaching, you're shaping the future of the wizarding world. Plus, you're dealing with magical creatures, cursed artifacts, and the occasional dragon. So, how much would they pay you for that kind of responsibility? Drumroll, please. A Hogwarts professor would likely earn around 1,000 to 1,500 galleons per year. For those of you who don't speak wizard currency, that's roughly 25,000 to 50,000 in Muggle money. Not exactly a fortune, especially when you consider the cost of spellbooks, robes, and, replacing your wand after it gets snapped in half by a rogue spell. But here's the thing, the perks might just make up for it. Free room and board in a castle? Check. Access to the best magical library in the world? Double check. And let's not forget the bragging rights. How many people can say they've taught the boy who lived or jeweled a Death Eater during office hours? So, would you take the job as a Hogwarts professor? Or would you demand a raise to deal with Peeves, Snape's sarcasm, and the constant threat of being turned into a ferret? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next breakdown. What fictional job should we analyze next? A Jedi Knight? A Westerosi Maester? Let me know.